Trap door swinging like some monkey ball. Rolling around in a motherfucking junkie car. Time felon, one more time I'm going federal. Pop a nigga like some motherfucking Adderall.
Right now at 4, the search is on for suspects in a quadruple shooting that left 3 people dead in Mayfair. Surveillance cameras captured various angles of the crime in progress, but what unfolded was so brutal we can't show you on TV. It is Tuesday afternoon. I'm Sarah Bloomquist.
And I'm Brian Taft. The big story on Action News today is the investigation into last night's cold-blooded ambush killing of 3 young men. Police say they were gunned down after a shopping trip and more than 50 shots were fired. Action
News reporter Maggie Kent is live at police headquarters with an update on the search for the gunman. Maggie.
Sarah and Brian, these shooters were lying in wait. On surveillance video, you could see them waiting for about 20 minutes for the victims to walk by. And when they did, they unloaded a barrage of bullets, killing 3, injuring another. And then they even ran them over with a car. You see the suspects get out of a waiting minivan, guns drawn. They immediately start firing. The target of their bullets, 4 men who had just come back from a trip to the mall, 18, 19, 24, and 28 years old. They were ambushed at the intersection of Roland and Guilford Streets. We paused the graphic video.
It just kept going and going, you know? It was like...
The shots kept coming. Police say they marked more than 50 bullet casings on the ground. After they were hit, some of the victims were run over by the shooters who drove off in that same van. Investigators say the 18 and 19-year-old victims died at the scene.
There was 2 people laying in the middle of the street that they weren't doing anything with, so they were dead, and then later they came in and they had them covered up.
The 24-year-old was rushed by private car to Nazareth Hospital, where he was pronounced dead.
One guy was laying on the ground, but he was still moving. Yeah, so it was, I think somebody picked him up and put him in the truck and tried to get him to the hospital.
The 28-year-old victim got into a nearby house where medics transported him to the hospital. He is in critical condition.
It's a tragedy, man. You know, it's such a waste. You know, all these young people, you know, they had so much potential, I'm sure, in their life. You know, they have friends, family, you know, we all got loved ones who care for us.
Today, Philadelphia Anti-Drug, Anti-Violence Network and community police officers came to the neighborhood to offer support and ask for tips. And on Thursday, the local police district will be having a community meeting at Lincoln High School to talk about this shooting. Police believe, sources tell me that they believe this may have been drug related. They have not released any identities of the victims or made any arrests. Live at police headquarters, Maggie Kent, Channel 6, Action News.